morning. Happy Wednesday, July 3rd. Let's see what the temp is. 66 degrees. And they keep saying we were getting the 50s this week of the mornings, but I've not seen the 50s. All right, so let's put on these glasses. I don't have on my, I don't know where the blue ones are. I think they're in my purse. Anyway, I know that I should put my blue ones on with this shirt. But this shirt is old. It looks better with a tan. And I've just been too lazy to put on self-tanner. And y'all know I don't lay out in the sun anymore. Nope, I don't sunbathe anymore. I rarely even get out in the sun, especially when it gets warm. I'm not there anymore. Okay, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about this low summer makeup. That don't really sound good, but it's what I do when it's a summer day, it's hot, and I just don't want to wear a lot of heavy makeup. This is what I do, and I have it on today, and I'm going to show you what I do. Now, even for some of you, this may be too much, but, you know, I'm trying to hide my broken veins I have on my face. And I mean, I'm not trying to hide them completely. I'm just trying to make them where they're not so visible. And, you know, that's one thing I don't believe skincare can do, is take away those veins. They're caused by sun, and, you know, that from my younger days of being in the sun. Now, I know there's treatments now for them, but they're still not a guarantee they can work, and actually sometimes they can make them worse. So I'm one of those people who I choose to live with them, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I'm not willing to take the chance of spending a few $1,000s for something that may or may not work, and may even make me worse. It's not. Anyway, I hope y'all had a great Tuesday, and if you're a Sarasota Tim viewer, I hope you enjoyed the blackout boycott. You may be continuing. I have not decided how far I'm going without watching him. I have not watched him in 2 days. And as I said, I probably will continue to go on. But, you know, sooner or later, some of you are going to want a video because you're not watching him. And I know that y'all, I really got a lot of great feedback from the one that I did on Sunday or Saturday, whatever it was. So I want to do another one. I started to do one on Camper Van Kevin, because he's another one that van is halfway in the road. Lord. I would take a picture of it, but I won't. It's just ridiculous how that some of these people park. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, I guess. But you should be able to tell that you're halfway out in the road, shouldn't you? If you have a driver's license, I would think. And here comes someone on the wrong way. Once again. They do not know how to drive in a parking lot. All right, here I am. And I'm going to take that little clippy out. I just want it out of my face for a minute. And now we'll talk about the no makeup summer look. Okay, I think most of these products are available You know, sometimes when you use stuff for years, you don't know. But anyway, I think they're all still available. Okay, use your sunscreen. Whatever your favorite sunscreen is, you want to use that. So I use my sunscreen, and then I go over with, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Glow. Now, you can use the e.l.f. I think Milani may have one out now that's at the drugstore. I'm surprised L'Oreal hasn't come out with one, but you know, maybe they are, it just hadn't come out yet. But anyway, I use the Charlotte Tilbury because, I don't know, I just like it, I guess. And I do like it better than the e.l.f. Some people say you can't tell the difference. Some people say they like the e.l.f. better. I mean, this one has lasted me at least 3 years, or ever since it come out. So, I mean, it's not like I use a whole lot of it. So, anyway. But I did try the e.l.f. and I didn't like it. I passed it on. I mean, it was fine, but I just didn't like the shade. Maybe if I got a different shade, I would have liked it. But anyway, okay, I have 2 shades in it. And I have the travel size of 2, which is more of a highlight. This one is more bronzy. This is shade 5. More bronzy on me, I'll put it that way. So this is going to give you that bronzy look underneath your skin. I'll show you what it looks like on me. And then I'll rub it in and you can see what it looks like. Okay, as you see, it kind of goes in. But it just gives you a little bit of bronzy glow. Okay, now you could do this first before this, but I like to do the bronzy glow first. I let it dry. You know, I've got the fan going right now, so it doesn't take but a minute for it to dry down. Then I take this, it's called TLM Foundation Color Changing SPF 15. It's like a moisturizer. Well, it's almost like a primer. Let's say it's a primer, because it is more of a primer. And this will adjust to your color. This will, and you can stop here if you wanted to. I mean, as far as what I'm showing you. But, okay, it goes on white. And then you just rub it in, just like a moisturizer or primer. You know, you could use a brush if you wanted to, or a sponge. But, you know, it's gonna, I like to just use my fingers with it. And then it's eventually going to blur your skin, make it look more even. And you know, this is to me just almost a miracle product, even though, I mean, it's not life-changing. It may be whatever you want to call it. This is fantastic. This is not expensive. You can get 2 of them for, I think, like $13 on Amazon. This was a big hit last summer, I believe, on TikTok. But I've been using it off and on for, you know, ever since back in the winter I bought it. And on the weekends especially, I'll use it. But it's something I've never really talked about. But it says foundation with co-resistium technology and hydroluminous complex fights the sign of makeup meltdown. Results are a luminous complexion, looks freshly applied all day long, lasts up to 16 hours. Now, I don't know about that because I don't keep my makeup on 16 hours. But anyway, if you know, do, then the ingredients in this, there is paraffin in here, which, you know, that kind of worries me sometimes, but I don't see any coconut derivatives or anything. There is parabens, so if that bothers you, you know, don't want to use it. Parabens do not bother me at my age. They might if I was younger, but at my age, they don't bother me. Okay, this here, I think, is key to this look. Now, if you remember the brand Becca, they come out with something similar to this. This may even be the same thing. I don't know. But this is just fantastic. If you want the blurred look, but you don't want any color. And you want something more, not totally matte, but more, it'll dry down. Okay, what I take over this, unless I said you don't have to do this, but I do because I have a tendency to get really glowy and I have oily skin. I know that's usually not the case in somebody that's my age, but that's, I do. All right, this is the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. I have it in light. Now, if I get like medium or medium, golden medium, I think, you can get more of a bronzy look, but this is the one I have right now. And to me, this one is, there's enough darkness in there that I don't need anything. You know, now, I will say, when I look at myself in the mirror, the only place that I feel like I look that my skin's not even out or whatever is my nose. But my nose is always red unless I just really cake on the foundation. So that, I apply that all over lightly. Nothing heavy, lightly. Okay, then, blush-wise, I like to use this Cheek Pop from Clinique. You can use whatever you want. This is Pink Pop. Now, a lot of people's going for that sunset look now, more peachy. They do have one that's in a peach color. These almost stain. You could use these underneath your color, your Balance and Brighten, or whatever you're using to kind of set it. Or, you know, you can use whatever you want. But I have always liked this blush. This is my second one that I've had over the years. And they're only 20 bucks. Now, NYX has come out with some NYX that butternut something that I really want to try, and they're $10 on Amazon and Walmart. So that I may buy the coral version in that if I can locate it and see, you know, if they have one. Now, eyeshadow is your choice. I use MAC Paint Pot and Groundwork. And then I went over just a little bit here with a Charlotte Tilbury pencil. You don't have to do this. I did it. But I just did it just to give some dimension. This is the Color Chameleon Amethyst Aphrodisiac for green eyes. So this is the one that I used up here. Okay, eyeliner. Of course, you know, we don't want to get raccoon eyes like our friend has. We want just defined eyes. The Fenty liner. Once again, I think this is great for mature skin. Now, it's a reddish brown, but it will dry down to more brown, but that's what it looks like. That's the one I think that most everyone would love if you like a brown. Now, there's the NYX one. The only thing I don't like about the NYX is it doesn't go on evenly on me. I don't know why. The black one does, but the brown one does not. The brown one from Physicians Formula is excellent, but it will start, you know, applying kind of weird once it starts to dry down. I mean, it starts to dry up. So you have to be really fast with it. This one you don't. That's why I like it so good. And see, now it's starting to dry down and you see what it's looking like. Okay, of course, my waterline up here, going across here, is Deep Sea from Makeup Forever. Of course, any navy blue, you know, dark burgundy would work up here. Lower line, I just went on the outer corner here with this navy, and then I went in with this Benefit Highbrow, and any pink highlighting pencil would work. This is what it looks like. But this kind of opens up the eyes. This is, I don't know if you can see, there it is. This just opens up the eyes. And it's taken away from that raccoon look that our friend has. And I think most of you may know who I'm talking about. If you don't, it starts with a T. And she's my age. She's a few months older, but she's my age. And, you know, if she likes that look, more power to her. I just think she'd look better if she's brown. Okay, if you want to set it, and you want something to help the skin glow, and you want something that's nice, smells nice, this is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day. This is in watermelon. Now, my favorite is the Ciate Watermelon Mist, but it's hard to get. You can only find it, I think, on their website. It's $36. This is $20. This probably sets your makeup more because it does have alcohol. So you don't want to just go hog wild with it, but alcohol is what is helping to set the makeup. But just 1 or 2 pumps, it's not going to bother you, especially if you're using good skincare. Okay. Oh, I gotta get ready to go. The Tartelette Mascara. This is the tubing one. This is the one I'm using. This is the only one I would use in the summertime at this time. Now, there's some more tubing mascaras out there, but that's the one I prefer. What are them boys doing? Alright, is there anything else I need to show you in here that I didn't show you? Okay, this brush here is one I have. It's a Kabuki brush from It Cosmetics. You don't have to buy this one. I know, my nose itches. Sorry, but the air is blowing in my face. Y'all think I'm lying. I'm not lying. Okay, this is the It Cosmetics brush. Let's let you see it so you'll see. This is expensive. I don't know why I bought it, but I did. Real Techniques makes a good one. Probably about $10. This one probably is close to $40 or $50. You don't have to buy it. Buy the Real Techniques. Buy one off Amazon. Don't pay so much for it. But this is a nice brush. I will say it is a nice brush. If you could find it cheap, if you went to let's say you went to one of them bin stores and they had one in the bin like this and it's in the package or whatever, buy it. If it's less than $15, buy it. You won't regret it. But as far as paying full price, you know, I can't tell you to do that because it is expensive. But I gotta go. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. I know tomorrow is July 4th. I am working because we're off the 5th. I'll try to come up with something to record that maybe beauty, may not be beauty. I don't know. And I may do both. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye. Bye.